On the 16th of February 1983, over 180 fires swept through Victoria, destroying the property and livelihoods of thousands of people. Ash Wednesday was an event of mass destruction that is still taking its toll 42 years later. Amidst the hills of leafy Cockatoo lies the Ash Wednesday Bushfire Education Centre, a heritage-listed site that was the shelter place and saviour of many residents during the Ash Wednesday fires. Today, the centre serves as a reminder and commemoration of community resilience. Graham Simpson was chief of the Cockatoo CFA when the Ash Wednesday fires occurred. Now he runs the Ash Wednesday Bushfire Education Centre.
I'd come home from work, I could see the smoke on the way, I came through a couple of roadblocks. I got through because I was a CFA member. I came to Cockatoo, there was no fire in Cockatoo at the time. But up the hill you could see the smoke that was over the other side of Cadidia Reservoir, which was the fire coming through from Belgrave South. I heard on the radio that the wind change had hit Frankston. And I thought, oh gee, it's moving. And then by the time the guy finished saying that, the next voice said, the wind change has hit Cranbourne. So I think it was gone from Frankston to Cranbourne in that short time. It is really moving. And one of the blokes that was up there said, oh, that's all right, it's going to miss us. I said, no, it's not, it's going to go straight down the hill and straight through Cockatoo. So with that, we then headed down the hill and to see what we could do in the town. But it was total chaos. Everyone was trying to get out of town. The night just went on, we were just chasing fires and there was houses burning down everywhere. There's nothing we could do. We didn't have much. We had the small truck and our big truck because CFA trucks were committed to the other fires across the whole state. So we sort of did what we could with what we had. And if I had to go back, would I change anything? No, I couldn't. I had very limited resources, but there's nothing I could have done any different. I live with that.
Physical destruction was not the only thing left behind after Ash Wednesday. The community is still recovering from the event's social and mental toll.
I didn't do good. I would have been 2 years later, and it struck me. What do they call it? PTSD. Yeah, I was building a deck out the back of my place, and I cut this bit of wood. It wouldn't fit, so I cut a bit more off it. It wouldn't fit. Cut a bit more off it. Still wouldn't fit. And I just broke down and cried. And it wasn't anything to do with a bit of wood. It was the fact that everything had caught up, because after 2 years we'd had the coronial inquiry and all that sort of stuff. And I openly admit that it does catch up with you eventually. I'm pretty much over it because I use talking to the school kids, release, talking through it, that sort of thing. So, yeah.
The Ash Wednesday Bushfire Education Centre is open on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and remains an important historical site for the Cockatoo community.
It serves a role. People come in on the weekend. Some people have looked at the photos and they're broken down and cried. And one lady came in and she was here on Ash Wednesday, and she found it, she broke down and cried, but she found it a good release. And she then became one of our volunteers on the weekend who opened it up on the weekend. So it was good. She got it out of her system, and a lot of people need to get out of their system, like me having a cry, right? A lot of people need to come and have a look and get it out of their system. And so if it just serves that purpose and takes a lot of pressure off a person, great. It's well worth it.
This is Gabriella Vukman for the Star Mail.